What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today we're going to show you how to set up your RSM3. Now the whole kit will come with 2 base plates, 2 poles for the middle of the stands, 2 top plates, 2 wire management clips, and all of the hardware needed to assemble both of the stands. Now we went ahead and assembled one of our stands already, but we're going to be going step by step with the remaining pieces we have left on how to assemble both stands. So the first thing we can do is take the pole for the middle of the stand. If we flip it around, you're going to see this threading here at the bottom. So we're going to line this threading up to the threading here on top of the bottom plate. Then once it's lined up, we're just going to screw the pole in to secure it to the plate. Next thing we can do is attach the top plate, and for that we're going to need 2 pieces of hardware. So we're going to need the black Allen screw and the Allen key. Now another thing to keep in mind when adding the top plate is you want to make sure that these ridges here are facing downwards. So if it's facing up like this, that would be the wrong way. You just want to make sure that it's flipped around just like that. So we'll place the plate down just like this, and then we're going to take the black Allen screw and line it up to the middle hole here. Then we can use the Allen key to screw it in all the way so that the plate is secure to the stand. Now the plates also come with these non-slip rubber pads, and these are completely optional. You don't have to add these to the top plates, but it may be a good idea so that when you place your speakers on the top of the stand, they won't slip off or slide off the stand. So if you did want to add these, you're just going to peel the back of the tape to reveal the adhesive glue, and then you're just going to firmly secure the pads onto the plates just like this. Another optional add-on are these wire management clips. So you can place this anywhere along the pole of the stand, just like this. And this way, when there's wires coming down from your speakers, you can place the wires inside of this hook here to keep it all nice and organized. But again, this is also optional, so you don't have to add these to your setup. Now the next thing we can do is add some feet to the bottom of the stand. We actually have a couple different options that we can use. So we have these round flat feet here, or these metal spikes with these discs that go on the bottom. The benefit of using the flat rubber feet is that they have a ball joint inside, so you can angle them however you'd like. And then you can use the metal spikes to decouple the speaker stands from your floor so that you have better sound quality. But don't worry, we're going to show you how to add both just in case. If you look at the bottom of the base plate here, you'll see these 3 holes, and this is where we're going to add the feet. So taking 1 foot at a time, you're just going to line up the threading here on each foot to the threading of each hole like this, and then just screw them on to attach them to the plate. And after that, you can lift the stand up like this, and then you're all set. Now to add the metal spikes, it's a very similar process. You're going to take the flat ends of the spikes and line them up to the holes here on the bottom of the plate. You'll also notice these nuts here in the middle. You can actually set this as far in or as far out as you'd like so that your stand is nice and balanced once it's set in your setup. Then once you have it set the way you'd like, you can just keep screwing in the foot to lock it in place. Once the feet are all set, you can set the stand back up, and then you can take the metal discs here and line them up to the tips of each foot, just like this. So now that both stands are set up, we can take our speakers and place them right on top like this. Now what makes these stands really special is the pinless auto locking mechanisms that we can use to set the height of the stands, and the air assist that we can use to lower the stands. So if you ever want to adjust the height, you're going to look for this knob here in the middle of the pole, and you're going to loosen it up. Then you can grab the top of the stand and lift up like this to set it to the desired height. And then you can just tighten the knob back up to lock it in place. And here's the really cool part. If you ever want to lower the height of the stand, again, you're gonna loosen the knob here, and then you're gonna use this button here right above for the air assist lowering mechanic. So once we press the button down, you'll see it come down. If the stands are really high up, you're just gonna hold this button down until it reaches the desired height. And once it's set to the desired height, you're gonna tighten the knob to lock it in place. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your RSM3 stands. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.